if the securities markets are considered as successful by international investors or financial experts. Wealth creation is good, but for me, that is not the main purpose. The real value of our securities markets lies in their contribution to the development of the nation, to the improvement of all sectors, and to the welfare of the vast majority of the citizens. So before I can consider financial markets to be fully successful, they have to meet three challenges. Firstly, the primary aim of our stock market should be to help in raising capital for productive purpose. Derivatives have a use in managing risk, but many people feel derivatives are dominating the markets and the tail has wagging the dog. We should ponder as to how the capital market is performing. Its main function of providing capital. Our market should show that they are able to successfully raise capital for projects benefiting the vast majority of our population. In particular, I am referring to infrastructure. Today, most of our infrastructure projects are financed by the government or through banks. The use of capital markets for financing infrastructure is rare. For infrastructure projects to be viable, it is very important that the borrowing should be of a long duration. It is said that we do not have a liquid long-term bond market. Various reasons are given for this, but surely this is a problem which the financial brains in this room can solve. If you really put your minds to it, my call to each to find ways to enable the capital markets to provide long-term capital for infrastructure. Today, only the government or external lenders like World Bank or JICA provide long-term money for infrastructure. We must move away from that. Bond markets must become a source of long-term infrastructure finance. We are all aware of the huge capital requirements for improving urban infrastructure. This government has launched an ambitious smart cities program. In this context, I am disappointed that even now we do not have a municipal bond market. There will be problems and difficulties in creating such a market. But the true test of an expert innovation is when it solves a complex problem. Can SEBI and the Department of Economic Affairs ensure that at least 10 cities in India issue municipal bonds within 1 year? Secondly, the market must provide benefits to the largest section of our society, namely our farmers. The true measures of success is the impact in villages, not the impact in Dalal Street or Lutyens, Delhi. By that yardstick, we have a long way to go. Our stock markets need to raise capital in innovative ways for projects in agriculture. Our commodity markets must become useful to our farmers, not just avenues for speculation. People say that derivatives can be used by farmers for reducing the risks. But in practice, hardly any farmer in India uses derivatives. That is the fact. Unless and until we make the commodity market directly useful to farmers, they are just a costly ornament in our economy, not a useful tool. This government has introduced NISM, the Electronic National Agriculture Market. SEBI should work for closer linkage between spot markets like NISM and derivatives markets to benefit farmers. Thirdly, those who profit from financial markets must make a fair contribution to nation building through taxes. For various reasons, the contribution of tax from those who make money of the markets has been low. To some extent, it may be due to illegal activities and fraud. To stop this, SEBI has to be extremely vigilant. To some extent, the low contribution of taxes may also be due to the structure of our tax laws. Low or zero tax rate is given to certain types of financial income. I call upon you to think about the contribution of market participants to the exchequer. We should consider methods for increasing it in a fair, efficient and transparent way. Earlier, there was a feeling that some investors were getting unfair deal by using certain tax treaties. As you know, those treaties have been amended by this government. Now it is time to rethink and come up with a good design which is simple and transparent, but also fair and progressive. Friends, I know that financial markets attach a lot of importance to the budget. The budget cycle has an effect on the real economy. In our existing budget calendar, the authorization of expenditure comes with the onset of the monsoon. Government programs are not active in the productive pre-monsoon months. Hence, this year we are advancing the date of the budget so that expenditure is authorized by the time the new financial year begins. This will improve productivity and output. Friends, my aim is to make India a developed country in one generation. India cannot become a developed country without world-class securities and commodity markets. Therefore, I look forward to a growing contribution from all of you in making the financial market more relevant to this new era. I wish the NISM all success. I also wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. Thank you very much.